Hi guys, this is Daryl and welcome back to Sci-Fi Odyssey. Today we'll be plunging into the dark and enigmatic philosophy of HP Lovecraft's Cosmicism. We'll explore what this philosophy entails and why it instills such profound terror in those who immerse themselves in its works. Cosmicism is a literary philosophy created by author HP Lovecraft, characterized by the idea that human beings are insignificant in the grand scheme of the universe. It epitomizes the vastness of the cosmos and the indifference of its workings towards humanity, and the presence of ancient, powerful entities that exist beyond human comprehension. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance, in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. At the heart of Cosmicism is the notion that humans are tiny and inconsequential in the vast expanse of the universe. Unlike other philosophies that might place humanity at the centre of existence or imbue human life with intrinsic meaning, Cosmicism posits that humanity is just a small part of an indifferent cosmos. This perspective can evoke a profound sense of existential dread as it challenges the idea of human importance and control. Lovecraft's Cosmicism highlights the enormity of the universe and its complete indifference to human existence. The cosmos is portrayed as an unfathomable and cold expanse filled with mysteries and forces that are beyond human understanding or control. This indifference suggests that human concerns and struggles are ultimately meaningless in the face of the universe's vast, uncaring nature. Central to many of Lovecraft's stories is the existence of ancient powerful beings or entities that predate humanity and exist outside our understanding. These entities, such as Cthulhu, Azathoth, and Nyarlathotep, are often depicted as indifferent or hostile to human life. Their sheer existence serves to underscore the fragility and insignificance of humanity, as well as the terrifying possibility of encountering such incomprehensible forces. Now, all my tales are based on the fundamental premise that common human laws and interests and emotion have no validity or significance in the vast cosmos at large. Lovecraft's view differs significantly from other existential philosophies in several ways. While existentialism, for example, often focuses on the search for meaning within a seemingly meaningless world, Lovecraft's Cosmicism embraces the absence of meaning entirely. Existentialists might argue that individuals must create their own meaning, but Lovecraft suggests that such efforts are futile against the backdrop of cosmic insignificance. While some existential philosophies may offer solace in human connection or personal agency, Lovecraft's Cosmicism strips away these comforts. It presents a universe where humans are not only insignificant but also powerless in the face of ancient cosmic forces. This perspective can be deeply unsettling, and it confronts readers with the possibility that their lives simply do not matter. Lovecraft's unique approach to these ideas continues to influence and terrify readers, cementing his legacy as a master of cosmic horror. Through his masterful storytelling, Lovecraft weaves tales that explore the insignificance of humanity, the vastness and indifference of the universe, and the lurking presence of ancient powerful entities. To truly understand Lovecraft's Cosmicism, let's explore his most iconic stories: The Call of Cthulhu, At the Mountains of Madness, The Shadow over Innsmouth, and The Dunwich Horror. Each of these works exemplifies the core tenets of Cosmicism and offers a unique window into Lovecraft's unsettling vision of the cosmos. The Call of Cthulhu, one of Lovecraft's most famous stories, begins with the discovery of a strange idol by an artist named Wilcox, followed by the recounting of various tales of madness, dreams, and cult activity. The protagonist, Francis Wayland Thurston, pieces together these fragmented accounts to reveal the existence of Cthulhu, an ancient cosmic entity lying dormant beneath the ocean in the sunken city of R'lyeh. The story culminates in the revelation that Cthulhu's awakening would spell doom for humanity. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little, but someday the piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality, and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. This story exemplifies Cosmicism by emphasizing the insignificance of humanity and the incomprehensible nature of the cosmos. Cthulhu, a being of immense power, exists entirely outside human understanding and control. The recurring theme of madness among those who encounter even the slightest hint of Cthulhu's existence underscores the idea that some knowledge is beyond human capacity to bear. The story suggests that humanity is merely a fleeting presence in a universe dominated by ancient and indifferent forces. At the Mountains of Madness is a chilling tale about an Antarctic expedition that uncovers the remnants of an ancient pre-human civilization. The explorers discover that this civilization was established by the Elder Things, extraterrestrial beings who once ruled the Earth. As they delve deeper into the ruins, they encounter the monstrous Shoggoths, creations of the Elder Things that have since gone rogue. I could not help feeling that they were evil things, mountains of madness whose farther slopes looked out over some accursed ultimate abyss. That seething, half-luminous cloud background held ineffable suggestions of a vague, ethereal beyondness, far more terrifyingly vague than any obscure world of dream. This novella illustrates the insignificance of humanity in the grand timeline of the universe. The Elder Things civilization predates human existence by millions of years, highlighting the brief and precarious nature of human dominance. Lovecraft's detailed descriptions of the alien architecture and biology serve to emphasize the vastness and complexity of the cosmos, further enforcing the theme of human insignificance. The discovery of the Shoggoths, with their mindless yet powerful presence, reinforces the idea of ancient cosmic horrors that lie dormant, waiting to be rediscovered. In The Shadow over Innsmouth, the protagonist, Robert Olmsted, visits the decaying seaport town of Innsmouth and uncovers its dark secret. The townspeople are revealed to be the descendants of human Deep One hybrids, having made a pact with the aquatic Deep Ones to gain wealth and longevity in exchange for interbreeding. As Olmsted delves deeper, he learns of his own connection to this lineage and ultimately accepts his fate. I began to acquire a kind of terror of my own shadow, and kept always to the crowded places. When I did go out alone, it was only with rapid, purposeful strides and short, frequent glances behind and around me. This story reflects Lovecraft's ideas about humanity's precarious place in the cosmos. The Deep Ones, like many of Lovecraft's creations, represent ancient and powerful forces lurking just beneath the surface of human reality. The Dunwich horror centres around the rural town of Dunwich, where the Watelli family harbours a dark secret. Wilbur Watelli, a strange and precocious child, grows at an abnormal rate and seeks to access forbidden texts to summon ancient cosmic entities. After his death, it's revealed that he and his twin brother, an invisible monstrous entity, were part of a sinister plan to open the way for the Old Ones. But whatever it was the most foul, materialistic and detestable hellbeast I could ever picture in my worst nightmares. A shapeless conglomeration of protoplasmic bubbles, faintly self-luminous, and with myriads of temporary eyes forming and unforming as pustules of greenish light all over the tunnel-filling front that bored down upon us, crushing the headstones and vegetation. This story delves into themes of ancient cosmic horrors and humanity's fragile grasp on reality. The Watelli family's connection to otherworldly beings and their attempts to summon these entities highlight the peril of meddling forces beyond human understanding. The invisible horror that terrorizes Dunwich represents the unknown and the unseen threats that lurk in the cosmos, reinforcing the idea that humanity is surrounded by forces it can't control or comprehend. HP Lovecraft, born Howard Phillips Lovecraft on August 20th, 1980 in Providence, Rhode Island, was raised in a family that had seen better days. His father was institutionalized when Lovecraft was just 3, and he was raised primarily by his mother, 2 aunts, and his grandfather. His grandfather's extensive library and passion for literature played a significant role in shaping young Lovecraft's interests. He was a precocious child, reading and writing from an early age. His upbringing in an environment filled with Gothic architecture and a sense of historical decay influenced the somber, eerie tone of his later works. Lovecraft's literary career began in earnest in the 1920s, though he faced numerous rejections and financial hardships. His early works appeared in amateur journals before gaining wider recognition in pulp magazines like Weird Tales. Despite his growing body of work, Lovecraft remained relatively obscure during his lifetime, achieving posthumous fame as his influence on the horror genre became widely recognised. His creation of the Cthulhu mythos, a shared universe of ancient cosmic deities and forbidden knowledge, has left a lasting legacy in both literature and pop culture. Lovecraft's writing was deeply influenced by his philosophical views and scientific interests. He was an avid reader of contemporary scientific theories and developments, which fueled his fascination with the vastness and complexity of the universe. Lovecraft's Cosmicism was heavily influenced by his atheist beliefs, rejecting the notion of a benevolent or comprehensible universe. Philosophers like Arthur Schopenhauer and Friedrich Nietzsche, who explore themes of pessimism and meaninglessness of human existence, also impacted Lovecraft's thinking. Additionally, the works of Edgar Allan Poe and Lord Dunsany, with their emphasis on the macabre and the fantastical, shaped Lovecraft's narrative and thematic preoccupations. Through these elements of his life and influences, HP Lovecraft crafted a unique literary and philosophical perspective that continues to resonate with readers and creators, cementing his place as a seminal figure in the realm of horror fiction. Now that time has given us some perspective on his work, I think it is beyond doubt that HP Lovecraft has yet to be surpassed as the 20th century's greatest practitioner of the classic horror tale. Cosmicism has had a profound and lasting impact on the sci-fi horror genre, influencing countless writers and spawning a subgenre known as Lovecraftian horror. His unique blend of existential dread, ancient cosmic entities, and the insignificance of humanity created a new template for horror fiction. Subsequent authors such as Stephen King, Clive Barker, and Neil Gaiman have drawn inspiration from Lovecraft's themes and narrative style. The Cthulhu mythos in particular has been expanded by many writers, contributing to a rich tapestry of interconnected stories that explore the terrifying vastness of the universe. The philosophy has also significantly influenced film, television, and other media. The themes of ancient, unknowable horrors and humanity's fragile place in the cosmos have been adapted into various forms. Movies like The Thing, Event Horizon, and The Mist capture the essence of Lovecraftian horror, featuring characters confronting incomprehensible and malevolent forces. Lovecraft's influence extends into contemporary works that continue to explore and expand on this theme. Authors such as Caitlin R. Kiernan and Laird Barron are known for their Lovecraftian-inspired stories that delve into cosmic horror and existential dread. Works like Jeff Vandermeer's Southern Reach trilogy, particularly Annihilation, evoke Lovecraftian themes of unknown and the unknowable. The popularity of horror podcasts like the Magnus Archives and Welcome to Night Vale also illustrate the enduring fascination with Lovecraftian concepts. H.P. Lovecraft's Cosmicism remains a powerful and haunting philosophical framework that continues to captivate and terrify audiences. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to evoke profound existential questions about humanity's place in the universe and the nature of reality itself. Cosmicism endures because it taps into the primal fear of the unknown and unknowable, offering a stark reminder of our fragile existence in a vast and indifferent universe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Cosmicism in the comments below. What do you think about the idea of humanity's insignificance in the universe? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more science fiction content from me. Until next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you're craving an extraordinary journey through realms unexplored, consider delving into universes directly out of my brain by checking out my sci-fi novels Black Milk and Delphine Descends. You can find more details in the description. Thanks for your support.